G'day, Stu from UAVfutures here, and today, well, a bit of a different video because we're going to be doing a bit of a recap. Now, a little while ago, I reviewed the Aomway V2s. You can go watch that up there, and a lot of people really anticipated that video. It was very exciting to see because the original Aomway V1s were absolutely fantastic. They were great. They were a great value goggle. I flew them for about a year. I absolutely loved them. And then the V2s came out. They were more pricey, but they had a few more features as well. And I did that first review, and a lot of people said, Stuart, are you going to be making the switch? Are they a better goggle? All these sorts of stuff. And I sort of want to come full circle. So yes, this isn't a brand new product review, but I want to let you guys know, I want to give you the right information. UAVfutures is all about giving you the right information to make the right purchases. And now, after some time with these two goggles, I'm going to sort of do my final thoughts and my recommendations and which one is going to be my main sort of fly. So to kick it off, let's get some of the stats out of the way. So they're a very similar goggle. Their weight is about the same. The reason I really like the Aomways is because when they're on my face, they just feel more comfortable than any other goggle I've tried. And I think that's because of their weight. They're very light. They don't dig in, and I don't get very much light leakage, if any, or whatsoever when I'm wearing the Aomways. They're very similar shapes, so they both sort of feel the same. The V2s are a little bit heavier. My favorite thing about them is probably the price. So when the original V1s came out, they were, they were sort of the first real blow, I think, to Fat Shark. And these bad boys, I'll link them down below, but I think they're about 300 bucks if you can pick them up on special. I have seen them as low as about 280, but they also seem to jump up to about 350 because they're a very popular goggle for a lot of reasons as well. Now, probably the biggest difference between the two is the actual screens when you've got the units on your face. So this one in here, this is 16:9, this one's 4:3, and the field of view in this one is much bigger. So this one is more immersive. But does that always make a better flight experience? I'm, to be honest, not really too convinced. I know a lot of people love that big immersion, those big, huge field of views. People love their Fat Shark HD V2s. For me, after flying with these for so long and going to this, yes, I could notice a difference, but did it help me become a better pilot? I don't really think so. I don't think it made it hitting gates or anything like that that much easier. Not to any noticeable difference after using them for a long time. Now, besides the big screen, an advantage of this one is it does pick up more channels. Neither of these things need modules, but you can get some of those extra, like really low bands or high bands and all that sort of stuff with the inbuilt receiver in here. So this one does have access to more channels, where that sort of stuff wasn't out really when the V1s came out. And then though, something that I found in my testing and my using, my V2s, I feel like the DVR quality isn't as good as the V1s. So when I'm recording with these, I find the image that I actually get is fine in the goggles, but when you actually check out the DVR, it's nowhere near the same as when you're actually flying around, which is a bit of a shame, and I find that isn't so much of a problem. Look, it's still not perfect, and that happens with a lot of goggles, but with the V1s, I do find they record their DVR a little bit better. Now, with all that said and done, the big question, the one I get asked all the time, which one should people get? Which one would I like to fly with? And if you're value conscious, absolutely, I would say you get the V1s. They are my favorite goggles, hands down. These are the ones I recommend the most. But this is where you might be a little bit surprised, and I don't think Aomway is going to like me saying this too much, but which one do I actually prefer to fly with? And I've put these through the ringer. I've tested them an awful lot. Believe it or not, I still feel like I'm going to go back and I'm going to be flying with the V1s, because every time when I've flown with these so much over the last couple of months, when I put these on, I feel at home, and I really like the form factor in terms of what it's like on the screen, the 16:9. So as my main goggle, believe it or not, as it stands right now, is still the Aomway Commander V1. So if you're looking to get into the market to get a pair of FPV goggles, I've had a lot of experience with the Aomways. I've been using them for a long time, and I'm sure Aomway won't like me recommending their old product over their new one, and this one is more expensive as well, but I think they really knocked it out of the park with the V1. So anyway, that was just a short little video. That's going to wrap it up for today. Drop your comments down below. What do you think? What do you think about this extra information? Because I know this isn't new and exciting products, and that's usually, we see a lot of that on UAVfutures, but I want to give you guys the right information out there and let you know not just what it's like while I'm reviewing it, but sometimes to go back and touch on topics where people are going to put a heap of cash down. It's a big investment. I want them to get it right. I want to share my experiences with you. So look, it was a little bit different going back and having a bit of a recap, but it was for you guys to help you new pilots out there or people who want to know what is the right goggle for you. Hands down for me, I still really love the Aomway V1s, and for the price, I'm definitely a massive fan. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Definitely enough rambling from me. Subscribe for more FPV related content, and as always, happy flying!
What's going on, mate? You can hear it beeping.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm just up in the top of this basket here.
Trevor's going to pull that whole thing down on him. Sorry, Trevor's wife. He passed away doing what he loves. Hey Trev, look at you, mate. What hat? Armiton, what's going on?
Where?
Calvin.
Cal's parked his quad in a tree. It wasn't me for a change.
Well, that was silly, Calvin. Yes, it was. So what are you doing? How are you going to get it down? Trevor's hurt his arm.
It's coming good again.
That's not doing anything, mate. You're pulling the wrong bit.
This is the bit I'm going to have to climb up.
Yeah, you climb that, it'll break.
I'll have to climb it.
No, we'll get it out. Just have a think. Yeah, that's very snaky where you are, Cal. There's no way I'd be in there, mate. Well, unless it was my quad. Even Trevor's getting in here in Snakeville.
It's straight up.
Well, we can't throw things at it because last time everyone just teased us.
No, you can't. There's no way to get it there.
My quad. Put your back in it.
Yeah, there. That's it right there.
Oh, I almost swore. You can do it.
Keep going.
Yeah, mate, this is heavy. Keep going, this is heavy.
Right spot.
I'll swap with you anytime, Stu.
Sorry?
I'll swap with you if you need a break.
Yeah, I kind of do. It's a lot of dirt in my face. Alright. See if you can get this cow.
I don't even know where it is. I can't see it.
Right? Yeah, just straight up a little bit. Cal's got to go up about 2 foot. Right on it. Keep going. Back to you.
You're missing the whole branch.
You've got to go before that branch. Straight up now.
Oh, there we
right
go.
There, right there. Okay, push hard now.
You're almost there.
Here it comes.
It's a boy! It's down, Cal.
Cal, stop.
It's down.
Down?
It's down. Alright, let's leave that stick there. Bit sweaty. There's your fitness all done. I've left my goggles in the sun. Face down.
Now.
Alright, what are we trying to get down, Trev? What do we got? What's Cal flying? XJB.
The XJB.
Some new props.
Yeah, new props, and Cal got it stuck way up there.
Yeah, we saw.
But
Don't do that again, Cal.
you've been a prop, Cal.
That's so good.
Yeah. It looks okay. You got
You're
your
a bit-
baby back. He wouldn't have
you're a
slept
bit
tonight if he
sweaty,
lost
mate.
that.
Just a little.
Alright.
Just
Good
got to
job.
be careful plowing through that gap. It's so tempting to go through there sideways, but a bit dangerous.
Sideways.